everyone, it's Miss Sarah, and I'm going to read you an ELA book about animals and the different things that they do with their tails, their eyes, their nose, their mouth, and their feet. We have hands, but they have feet. Just like we have feet too. But some of them have 2 feet, some of them have 4 feet. All right. So our book is called What Do You Do with a Tail Like That? That's a curly tail. That is the title. What do you do with a tail like that? Or like this. And the author is Stephen Jenkins and Robin Page. Those are the people that wrote the book. All right, here we go. What do you do with a nose like this? Oh my goodness, so many noses. I'm going to turn this just a little bit so that you can see it. There we go. So many different noses. Let's see what some of these noses do. A platypus. This is a platypus. Uses their nose to dig in the mud. A hyena, which is a type of dog, finds food with their nose. An elephant uses their trunk to give themselves a bath. A mole uses a sponge-like nose, kind of a prickly thing, to find its way underground. And the alligator uses his nose to breathe under the water. He pokes his nose up above the water and can breathe. And then he goes back down. What can you do with ears like this? With ears. Let's see what they do with the ears. What animals can do many different things with their noses and now with their ears. If you were a jackrabbit, you could use your ears to keep cool. Those long ears can just flop them and keep yourselves cool. If you were a bat, you could see with your ears. If you were a cricket, you could hear with your ears that are on your knees. Oh my gosh, ears on your knees? Huh. If you were a hippopotamus, you could close your ears to go underwater. I wish I could close my ears to go underwater so I didn't have water in my ears when I got done swimming. And if you were a humpback whale, you could hear sounds hundreds of miles away. Whoa, you could hear far, far away. Wow. Those are what animals use their noses for, or their ears for. What would you do with a tail like this? Now we're going to learn about animals and their tails. Ooh, let's see. If you were a giraffe, you'd use your tail to swat flies away. If you were a skunk, you'd lift your tail to warn that a stinky spray is on the way. Whew. You would make stinky stuff out of your tail. If you were a lizard, you break off your tail to get away. The tail disappeared. Whoa, you could break off your tail if you were a lizard to defend yourself, to get away. If you were a scorpion, your tail can give a nasty sting. Ouch! It's a bite. If you were a scorpion, right here, you could sting people with it. And if you were a monkey, you could hang from a tree with your tail. A monkey is hanging from his tail from a tree. Whoa! That's what animals do with their tails. What do you do with eyes like these? Oh, now we're going to learn about the eyes of animals. Ooh, let's see. If you were an eagle, you could spot tiny animals from high in the air. If you were an eagle, if you were a chameleon, you could look 2 ways at once. If you were a chameleon. Whoa! If you were a 4-eyed fish, you'd look above and below the water at the same time. 4-eyed fish. He has 4 eyes. Whoa! He can look above the water and below the water. If you were a bush baby, you could use your large eyes to see clearly at night. Ooh, a bush baby sees at night with his eyes. Oh, if you were a long-horned lizard, you could squirt liquid out of your eyes. Ew. Yuck. What do you do with feet like these? Yay, we're going to learn how animals use their feet. If you were a chimpanzee like a monkey, you would eat with your feet. A chimpanzee eats with their feet. If you were a blue-footed bird, you do a dance. He dances with his feet. Humans can dance with their feet too. If you were a water strider, you could walk on water. If you were a gecko, you could walk on the ceiling with your sticky feet. If you were a mountain goat, you could leap from ledge to ledge or jump from ledge to ledge with your feet. Whoa, that's what animals do with their feet. What would you do with a mouth like this? Humans eat with their mouths. Let's see. Let's see what we do. If you're a pelican, you would use your mouth as a net to scoop up some fish. So this bird uses his mouth as a net to get food for fish. If you were a snake, you'd use your mouth to swallow a whole egg at once. If you were a mosquito, you'd use your mouth to suck blood. Yuck. Ouch. Eek. Mosquitoes sting. If you were an anteater, you capture ants with your long tongue in your mouth. If you were an archer fish, you catch insects by shooting them down with streams of water. He can shoot water out of his mouth to get insects. Interesting what different animals do with their mouths. That was it. So let's go back and see what animals do. They use their can't get page 1. Their nose. Humans use their noses to smell. platypus uses to dig, to take baths for elephants, to feel their way underground, to find food, and hyenas help find food with their noses. Human noses just smell. Mm-hmm. What do you do with ears? We hear things, huh? Let's see. We had rabbits to keep cool, ears for bats to see. Hippopotamuses closes their ears so they can go underwater. Crickets have ears on their knees. And whales uses their ears to hear millions miles away. Or thousands of miles away. Not millions, thousands. Some animals have tails. Humans don't have tails. But we're still animals. Tails swat flies away, give off stinky smells, can break off sometimes, can sting, or just hang around. Eyes. Humans have eyes just like animals. Just like these animals. We're animals too. We all have eyes. They can see high up in the sky like eagles. They can see 2 ways at once. Some animals have 4 eyes. Some animals can see at night. Whoa. Many different ways for eyes. Oh, and now feet. They have feet. I wonder what we do. Let's see, I forget. Sometimes animals eat with their feet, like a chimpanzee, or dance. Humans dance, just like this bird does. They can swim on water with their feet. They can jump or leap from mountain to mountain with their feet. Or they have sticky feet to walk on the ceilings. And now their mouths. A pelican uses their mouth to scoop up fish like a net. Anteaters use their tongues to get food. This archer fish squirts water out of their mouth to catch their food. Whoa, their mouths. Whoa. Many different ways to get food, huh? And that is it. Oh, we have so many different things in common with animals. I'm wondering why. We're animals too. All right, friends. That's all I have for today. Until next time. Bye.